Alright, I had to rezone because the Hydra, like I sent in my party first and it just wiped them. Like I didn't go in with them. I'm just gonna try my hardest to avoid all the Hydras. They're just way too strong. And if one attacks me, I'm just gonna port to Augury Rock. But the problem is I can't switch to Monk until I complete... I don't think there's really any Hydra in the missions, though. I need to kill this one. Dude, look at that. It does so much damage. I don't feel safe. Inferno's like melee distance. It's just their initial burst. But I made sure to get the Mesmer Henchmen. I mean, Dark Bomb will save me, but... What does this guy collect? I mean, I could probably get a perfect 40-40 again. Just with maxed out stats, but I need to see what... This Hydra split off from its group. Okay, so here's the problem. I can't get down there. I have to kill them, but I don't really know how to. I don't think I'm strong. I mean, my party's just gonna die. And I can't flag an individual hero to take all the burst. I think I just gotta go around this way and wait. God, these things are way too strong. Kill the Hydra that's low. What do you mean invalid spell target? Alright, at least I got some minions. I mean, I guess we can fight them, but I don't really want to. Alright, so I made a mistake. I forgot you have to ascend first before you get this, so... It wasn't a total waste of time. I cleared some Hydra so I can get to the Dunes of Despair. Alright, I made it to the Vulture Drifts. Now I have to make it to the Dunes of Despair, but it shouldn't be too much further. So I made it to Dunes of Despair. I'm not going to do it yet. This mission I'm kind of scared of, but I also don't even think the bonus is possible. So I'm going to have to just... Like, that was never a requirement for me to do, but at least I got there, so I'm going to go get to Thirsty River now. Alright, well I gotta make my way through Hydras again, so this is gonna be fun. Alright, I'm here now in Alona Reach. Well, no, Diviner's Ascent. I need to make it to Alona Reach. And Sand Drakes are pretty scary. They're not as scary as Hydra though, but... Alright, made it to Alona Reach. I can't remember which one this is. I think it's the crystal one. Okay, the last mission I need to get to is what is it? Thirsty River. And I think this one is like the longest to get to. I'm just hoping it's a lot less dangerous. Alright, I think I'm about to make it. I can see the portal on the map right here. Alright, made it to Thirsty River. But yeah, so now I've unlocked all the missions. and I'm gonna do them tomorrow. Hopefully I won't die. I'm not too scared. I don't know. Some of them are kind of scary, but I feel like it's kind of hard for me to be instantly killed. I don't think I will instantly die with Dark Bond on. If anything, I would get caught with conditions. But anyway, I've got these unlocked. So tomorrow I'll complete all of them, hopefully without dying. I don't think I'm going to be able to do the Dunes of Despair bonus with Henchmen. I'm not even going to attempt it. Because you have to split up and go and kill those 3 bosses. I just don't think it's possible. If you could flag the Henchmen separately, then maybe. But probably not. I just don't think they're strong enough. Oh, I forgot. I got a seared breastplate. Looks like it's a radiant insignia. Not very good. I already failed this once, and I got a seared breastplate, so I'm going to identify it. Not very good. It's a Mesmer one anyway. Alright, finished. I didn't get the bonus, but whatever, I don't care. I just wanted to complete it and not die. Alright, and we also hit level 20 off of that. So now I'm going to put... Yeah, that's all I can do. I guess I could put a few in, like... That's useless to me. I guess I could put a few in curses for now. And use something like... Mark of Pain. That'd probably be good. Little Thumb. But, I'm taking the Enchanter Henchman instead of Little Thumb. I'm not too scared of this one. I kind of feel like the hardest one is done. Alright, this mission was painful. I picked the wrong henchman team, so there was no DPS.
The vision crystal is complete.
I had the wrong henchman team for that. It was awful. It took like the whole time. So I need Little Thumb and Stefan because they tank a lot of the meleeers, because the meleeers just destroy my Bone Fiends if I have all casters. Alright, this is the last one. I'm not even going to try this bonus. Yeah, this bonus is just like way too hard to do with henchmen. Jesus, man. I feel like they don't heal me while they're running. It's so weird. Alright, well that mission's done. That's all of the desert missions done. They were a lot easier than I expected. The only one I really had trouble with was the first one. Well, that doesn't really help. The one I had trouble with was the Thirsty River. I had to repeat it twice. So I've completed all of the desert missions. I can go there now. The only desert mission I really had trouble with was Thirsty River. I'm going to try to go back and do the bonuses, but I just wanted to focus on getting them done. I don't know if I could do the Dunes of Despair one though, because the main problem is, I mean, I think you have enough time. I don't know. I'll probably attempt it at some point. But I'm going to prepare to do the doppelganger fight. Alright, for this quest, I need to go to Greenwich Courthouse, actually. And I need to buy a skill, which is Enfeebling Blood. Then I'll return to Augury Rock. Alright, I got this Lasaru Blade Hand Armor and a purple seared breastplate. So let's do the blue first. Another Survivor. That's always good. I could end up putting all of those on my armor if I wanted to, but no. Alright, hopefully I'll get something like Soul Reaping. Anything that I use is good. Nope, Smiting Prayer is unfortunate. Alright, I'm going to do some salvaging and then I'll be ready for Augury Rock. Taking a quick look at the supplies, well, materials that we have. I think I'm actually pretty close to having enough for the elite armor if I want to get it. The main concern is the money though. I got a lot of bones. But it's not like I can sell it. I'm gonna salvage a survivor insignia. And there's a rune of attunement on it too. I might as well salvage that. Then I can salvage the whole thing. Nice. And then I'll salvage this radiant insig. I guess rune of attunement is better. I got a lot of trophies too. I'll just keep them in my inventory. I'm gonna figure out what I'm gonna do for my armor once I get the maximum armor though. Alright, so quick prep for Augury Rock. First I'm gonna save this as Necro. And then I take everything off. And then we just put it in curses, I believe it is. Just take everything off, it doesn't really matter. And then we need enfeebling blood and parasitic bond. No. Insidious parasite. Alright, this is my setup for the doppelganger. This to make it weak, and then this to just make it kill itself. Since I'm a warrior, maybe I could do frenzy too. I'll see how it goes. If it gets scary, I'll leave. No, I'm not supposed to be attacking. Do I have auto attack on? It's because I cast spells on it so it continued me to attack. Anyway, so the stupid idiot here is killing himself. He's not using frenzy. $50k EXP? What the heck was that for? Alright, ascended now, and at this mission, let me load my build back. So before I do this, mission, I'm gonna go and finish all of the quests for the professions and get more attribute points. Alright, made it to Ceres. Defensive stance, already had animate Bone Fiend, and then we're gonna start this quest for the 15 attribute points. Alright, made it to the other Yasith. I don't know if this is their quest reward or not. Yeah, it is, okay. So 15 attribute points. So now we can spend them on something, probably getting soul reaping up to 9. And I can get 9 blood magic too. So let's go back to Destiny's Gorge. I'm gonna take the points out of curses and put in blood magic for now. But I think I'm gonna try to figure out something else for a build. But from here I'm gonna do the Mesmer's Path so I can switch to the Mesmer profession. I'm just gonna do all of those quests just because. Alright, I hope this isn't gonna be like a complete wipe here. They're level 25. Oh, they died pretty easy. That I'm gonna turn it in Destiny's Gorge so then I can switch my profession to a Mesmer if I want to. So I don't think you can switch until you say make me a mesmer. And then I can switch back. And then it unlocks a few skills, maybe. Alright, well, I'm gonna go and find the next one that I need to do. I don't think I have many of the outposts unlocked. I just got 63 piles of dust from a storm artifact that had highly salvageable. Alright. Seeker's Passage. There's a quest for the monk test in here that I'm gonna do, is to unlock the monk profession. There might be more than one. There's a lot of quests in here. Let's see, we've got Monk's Path. And we got the Ranger's Path. So I'm gonna do both of those. And since I'm already a necromancer and I'm already a warrior, then that would just leave elementalists, I think. Alright, this is kind of scary. I need to kill them in groups because a group of that many Karins would destroy me. Alright, Ranger's Path completed. I doubt I'd ever switch to Ranger, but I just want to get them all done. Why not? Alright, let's see. Monk's Path. What do we have to do? Total different area. Alright, I'm going to port. Alright, I just finished the Monk's Path. Lots of the... I forget what they're called. I just fought a ton of them. It spawns a ton of whatever that guy is, and then you kill him. They're like an insect or something. I didn't even check if he had an elite. Okay, never mind. He doesn't have an elite, so I didn't waste any time. Alright, gonna turn in the Monk's Path. I'm probably gonna switch to a Monk secondary. I feel like it could be pretty good, but we'll see. I have to think about it. The last one I need to do is the Elementalist path. I gotta go to the Hero's Audience. After I do this, I'll probably do the Dragon's Lair, and then I'll be in Drox. Alright, I made it to Hero's Audience. This is where the Elementalist path is, to get the quest, and then this will be the last one I have to do. Alright, Elementalist path. This is the last one I'm going to do, and then I'm gonna do the Dragon's Lair mission. Alright, just gotta kill this Minotaur for the Elementalist quest. Alright, got the hide, and now we go back and turn it in, and then we'll have all the professions. In this game, at least. Make me an elementalist. Okay. So now I've got warrior, ranger, monk, mesmer, elementalist. Am I missing something? No? I don't think so. Just feels weird because there's so few. Alright, I'm gonna do this mission. Hopefully I won't die. I know there's some stuff that can be kind of scary, but I mean, as long as I have Dark Bond, I think I'm fine. Famous last words, maybe. Alright, I made it to Drox without dying and without getting run there. I didn't want to fight Glint because I have these two melee henchmen and I didn't have anything to protect me because I forgot to spawn a minion. So I'm gonna go and see how close I am to the armor Alright, well, I am pretty far off, if I'm honest. So I'm gonna have to figure out how to farm this. I don't know, I'll look into it. I'm just gonna keep playing because I don't think it really matters if with the armor rating. I've got 51 from collectors. And I have Dark Bond. Alright, we've got these two. I'm gonna do the Heroes Challenge first. I can't remember if it requires armor resistance or not. Or sorry, agony resistance. Because that's one way I could easily die is if there's Mursaw and they just instantly give me the agony, but I'm gonna do this one quickly. You just have to go to Seeker's Passage and talk to somebody, I think. Okay, never mind. You just have to go to those 3 places and then return to the lady. Very easy quest. Alright, turn that in. Kind of like a pointless quest. I don't remember where the skill trainer is. Alright, I bought 2 Stadium of Captures because where I'm going there's elite skills that I want to get for this Heroes Challenge quest. I'm gonna have to start thinking about how I'm gonna farm the tan leather, because that's what I need for the armor. I need 300, or not 350, but a good bit of them, probably like 300. Alright, I'm coming up on Saniel. Alright, done with that so I can get my last 15 attribute points. Also, a boss that I need to capture something from is right here. I'm gonna go and do that. Alright, capturing Offering of Blood. Alright, I almost forgot to zone into Copperhammer Mines. I don't think there's really anything useful here though. It's just like a point of staging, I guess. I'm gonna turn in this quest here and I get my last 15 attribute points. Alright, this quest is the next primary quest to get to... Well, I have to go and get my... I think this is the quest to get your armor infused so you don't die, which is pretty important for me. Because I'd rather not do the Iron Mines of Moldone or whatever without the resistance, because it's just kind of scary. I got a Shiver Peak key. So I'm gonna open it. And I got a twin hammer, amazing, useless. Okay, so we're here at Port Sledge. I wanted to buy a skill from this guy. Man, there really is nothing here. There's just one skill trainer, Xunlai chest, and a merchant. Anyway, he has this skill called Infuse Condition. And I want to try this. I'm just wondering how good it's gonna be. But it's gonna protect me from conditions.